Childhood development. Enjoying babies and children is a definite plus when considering working in the childhood development field, but it usually is not enough. As soon as a child is born, they begin learning. They also go through many stages involving their emotions. Children obviously are not going to understand these changes, but those who work with them must. Any position above child care provider will normally require the right training and education. It don't hurt for child care providers to take some courses either. Of course, there are other things to consider if thinking about a career in childhood development. Temperament. People who work with babies and children should have a fairly stable temperament. Now, even the most patient human being gets frustrated or even angry at times, but being able to control it or know how to deal with it is imperative. Someone who is quick-tempered or does not handle frustration well probably is not well suited to the childhood development field. If pursuing an education in this area of study, some courses will deal with how to handle a situation where anxiety or frustration kicks in. Some examples may be asking for help from another worker or taking a time out. There are times when working with children can take its toll on even the most patient of people. Education. The amount of education needed will depend on which area of childhood development one aspires to. Running a daycare, for example, which is learning activities, requires a license, but not necessarily a formal education or degree. That does not mean, however, that the child care provider could not benefit from taking some courses. It will undoubtedly help them to teach more effectively and is well worth the time. Those who wish to work in the school system typically need some sort of degree. Even preschool teachers often need some classes in order to get the job. Experience. People who desire to work in the childhood development field should have a fair amount of experience working with children of all ages. There may be one stage of development in children that you enjoy working with more than others, but you cannot know this until you have had some experience. Volunteering, or working in daycares, and volunteering at schools can be very helpful. There are some people who love working with toddlers and preschoolers, for example, but cannot tolerate preteens for very long. Others may be the opposite. Desire. People who are the best in childhood development careers are those with a sincere desire to teach and to help children grow and learn. They find immense satisfaction in knowing they have made a difference in the life of a child. Overall, people with this sincere desire are rare, so when someone possesses it and enters the childhood development field, it is a very good thing. Babies, children and teenagers need people who are genuinely concerned about their welfare, education and future. Anyone who has the above qualifications should explore a career in childhood development. It can be a wonderful, rewarding career for the right people. Of course, like any job, there are off days, but for the most part, people enjoy getting up for work each day if they are well suited for the job. People of all ages can find a place within the childhood development field. Some start right out while they are young, and others start after they have matured. As long as the desire, education and experience are there, there will be a place for you in this wonderful field of childhood development.